this is Fantasy Ask, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Royal Witch Kingdoms. Today we are picking up with the noble family of Holdigan. Little Samara is about to have her birthday into a child. I was very nervous that you guys were going to miss seeing her as a toddler because I forgot. But she does have red skin. I thought Vex was the only one. I do remember one of you lovelies telling me that the youngest Holdigan child also had red skin. Completely forgot about that. But let's just take a look at Samara before we have to blow out the candles and, we gotta say goodbye to her. She's gonna be a child. Oh, she's adorable. Look at that. She's got the cutest little hair, red skin. I don't remember what eye color she has. Yep, I don't remember. It's written in my notes, I'm sure, but we'll have to see when she turns into a child. Actually, no, because the kids have an issue with the eyes until they're teens, so, we'll probably not get to see the proper eye color until they're teens, but that's completely fine. Now, in the movie, we saw the family trying to prepare for this little birthday party. It is like 6 a.m. on Sunday, so the weekend, but very, very early. And Samara has been very, very sad out of nowhere, like at times, because you guys will notice if you look down in the panels here, the portrait panels, we're missing Hellfang. We're missing our magic firewolf because he has died from old age, everyone. So unfortunately, the hound that, everyone here grew up with, I mean the hound that was in the family since I think Eldrick was a toddler, he's passed away. And Samara was just getting used to Hellfang, getting really close to him, so it was a big hit to her emotionally, and so she kind of just hangs out in the places where Hellfang used to be and, stares out, calling Hellfang, and she likes playing over here by the pond where Hellfang was found. It's just very sad. It's very, very sad. Everyone misses him, no doubt, but, they are currently without a magic wolf. I feel as though High Lord Eric is gonna have something to do about that pretty soon, to remedy the fact there is no magic wolf in the family. I mean, that's supposed to be their main trade. So we shall have to see how things go here. But Samara, she's ready to become a child and stop being a burden on her mother because it's difficult raising this many kids in a farm sort of environment. But I mean, it's good for Amethyst now because she has Veronica and Eldrick to help her out. Now, aside from that, they are having this little family get-together without any guests. I mean, the birthdays that we have had, I'm pretty sure most of the, if not all the birthdays we've had at the Holbart family has been like big occasions where people are invited from all over the kingdom. That is not the case over here because these guys are kind of like outcasts. So unfortunately, Eldrick had just like a family birthday, but thankfully in the previous episode, Master Dorian kind of took all the youngsters out to the graveyard where we have an underground kind of eatery going on, and they all spent some time there. And I think High Lord Eric is hoping that, maybe Master Dorian is going to be inclusive and do something like that for Samara's birthday, because they, unfortunately, cannot afford to socially. So they're just going to have a little family kind of get-together, and we'll see how things go from there. Okay, let's not waste any more time. I think we'll get Eric to help the young one blow out the candles. Now, another thing we saw in the movie, Eric is, well, I don't feel like he's been a very hands-on father, a very hands-on Kotyan, but he was spending time with Samara and with Veronica as well. Now, I don't know if the scene we saw by the fire was something that regularly happens now, or it's something that rarely happens, which is why the kids were so excited to have his attention. Veronica, I feel like, has a bit of a crush on High Prince Vex because she was trying to tell Eric about how charming Vex was and the fact that Vex was talking to him during the time that, they went out. And then, obviously, Samara was just being upset. You kind of saw there because she wasn't happy. Like, I feel like Hellfang just comes into her thoughts out of nowhere. She's happy, and then she thinks of Hellfang, and then all hell breaks loose. So that's kind of what we have going on. And I feel like because she struggles to say Hellfang, she says Hellfang, Hellfang. Ah, okay. She's so sad, but she's so cute. Okay, she's gonna be a child soon. And I'm excited to see what kind of trait she gets. Yeah, okay, here she goes. And also I'm excited to see the attitude she has towards, Vex and the others. Just imagine if both sisters had a crush on Vex. Would that introduce some sibling rivalry? That would be a bit dramatic. And we didn't get to see her in her cold weather outfit. Look at how cute she is. Oh my goodness, she is adorable. Look at this. I can't believe we're gonna miss out on that. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my goodness. Toddlers, they're the cutest, I feel, in their cold weather outfits, but we rarely get to see them in their cold weather outfits, which honestly is quite unfortunate. But hey, what can you do? Is she coming out here on the bench to age up? Is she going? Where is she going? She's going next to the chickens. This is kind of sad and cute because we actually had Hellfang's, like bowls out here that he used to eat from, and I don't know where his grave is, if he even has one. Obviously, we weren't playing him when he passed, so we don't really have anything. But maybe she wants to go and celebrate where Hellfang used to eat from, so that she can be a bit closer to him. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, well, she was an independent toddler. Let's randomize a trait to see what she might get. If it's something that's really odd and I can't see how it might fit into our stories, then I'll randomize again, but let's see. A loner! Okay, so a loner child. Well, I can kind of see her growing up to be a loner if her family is usually excluded at events and stuff, and maybe the hurt from losing Hellfang was too much for her, and she doesn't want to get close to anyone again, well, that close to a friend, and I have to go through all of that hurt again. I can kind of see that. Oh, so sad. Okay, well, she's definitely not going to be a social butterfly. I feel like then mental or motor skill, maybe mental? Yeah, I can see her kind of focusing more on herself and focusing more on like the mental pursuits, academic stuff, because she's always on her own. Oh, your little cutie pie! Look at her, she's such a little punk. We're gonna give her a makeover, but look at her. Oh my goodness. She's adorable though. She has the freckles. I think, is Amatress the one with freckles? Is she the one with freckles? Amatress. She is the one with freckles. Oh, but so is the father. Okay, well, both the parents have freckles. So cute. I think she's got her father's freckles because it's not all over the face. Actually, do the kids have these? He doesn't have, no, he does have freckles. He's got his father's freckles, just a little bit. She also has the father's freckles. So nobody has like Amatress's all over the face kind of situation. That's fine though. Okay, let me give lovely Samara a makeover and then we will be right back. Okay, I have wrapped up her makeover. This is Samara in her everyday outfit. Look at how cute she looks. Her theme is red, and I've got like other colors in there depending on what suits. There's black, there's some beige, there's white, I think. But, oh, she's adorable. Look at her. Look at her. Now, I feel as though she looks more, I mean, we'll take a look at her sister Veronica in a second, but I feel as though she's got more of her father's features. And then if you look at Veronica, it looks like she has more of her mother's features. Maybe I'm imagining things, but that's how it like looks to me, doesn't it? I feel like she's got more of her mother's kind of nose and stuff. Whereas, oh, Samara's sad. Whereas Samara has kind of like her father's look going on. Still super cute, and I'm actually really happy that we do have another red kid in the series. I was kind of sad that Vex was the only one who had the red skin passed on. But still, it's kind of cool to see which skin tones are more prevalent across the generations and how the witches will change over time, how they'll look over time. But okay, I'm gonna let her go ahead and do what she needs to do. I'll put autonomy back to full so everyone can eat what they need to eat. Also, she's probably really cold, so let me just change into her cold weather outfit. There you go. And feel free to take some cake. Let's take a piece. Let's take a piece of cake. Okay. And then, yeah. Everyone's been awake through the night, which isn't like the best situation to be in. So maybe they'll have to go to bed soon. During the day. That's fine. Look at the kids. The Hooligans ended up having a big family. I mean, the only other ones that are bigger, I think, is the family of Sikar. Does anyone else have 4 kids? I think Sikar's the only one with 4 kids. I don't think the Ramadust, or do they? I don't think the Ramadusts have 4, right? They have triplets. Yeah. Okay, well, regardless. It's a new skill day, so maybe once they're awake, we can get them. Eat your cake, honey. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, she's actually old enough, Samara, to join the youth group. So I wonder if she can do that. The Youths of Holcane. There we go. She's gonna join the Youths of Holcane. So now she has access to Lion and Dorian and Prince Vex. And it makes more sense that she would befriend someone that's kind of a similar age range with her, so Lion. But I don't know. I mean, all the youngsters right now, in my mind, they're just enraptured with Vex. Lion, for whatever reason, might befriend Vex. We discussed that in the previous episode, few episodes. And Samara, I don't know where she's going just yet. I mean, she is supposed to be antisocial and a bit of a loner, so maybe she's gonna admire the prince from afar, whereas her sister, not the same cloth. Like, they're not cut from the same cloth in that regard. I feel like her sister is way more excitable and, what is the trait? Is she good? No. It's Recycled Disciple, which I suppose she just cares about her environment. Or maybe she's just, like growing up in the kind of situation that they have grown up in. She's very conscious of making use of all the materials that you have and all the resources that you have. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Now, has everyone eaten? I think, well, why don't you take a piece of cake, Lord Eric? Hi, Lord Eric. And eat that. I feel like Amatrice needs to do some more cooking, actually. Or baking. I think she's more of a baking type. I think she is more the baking type. Sourdough loaf sounds nice. Why don't we make a sourdough loaf? Let's go do that. There we go. Okay. Nice. And the sisters, we'll definitely have to get all of the kids together at some point. Where is she going? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I need to take out this toddler bed, actually, and put in another one of these beds. So the sisters will actually share this room down here. I'll assign that bed to you. Eldrick, sorry, has his own room up here, beside his parents. So we've got that going. Yeah, you can go down. But I do want to get the kids together at some point, just so I can see how they're interacting with each other and who is, you know, getting close to who. So we definitely want to check that out at some point. And then also, I feel as though Eric is going to start introducing his son to like the family business, and they're probably going to go out somewhere and try and see if they can find some magic wolves. In fact, I feel as though Eric has taken Eldrick, since he's aged up, to set some traps for wolves because he's feeling pressured, you know, to find magic wolves to continue their trade. So I think he would have set up traps where he knows, you know, wolves to be, which is actually all the way here near this cave, I'm fairly sure. So I think that's where he set traps with Eldrick, and he wants to go back there to see if they can find anything in that little cave. I think there's like a broken board or something, and they probably weasel their way inside. So let's hold on a second. We're gonna lecture about responsibilities. Actually, that seems like something that he would do. So let's get out of the pool, dude. Come on. We've got magic wolves to find. Wear appropriate outfit, please. This is not an appropriate outfit for the cold weather. Oh, jeez. Wear your appropriate outfit, please, and then go lecture your son about responsibilities. Let's see. That totally feels like something he would do because he's wanting to introduce him to the family business. So please change. He's going to in a second. He's going to in a second, so don't you worry, guys. Okay. And then he's going to give Eldrick this talk. I feel like sometimes Eldrick looks taller than him, but it's probably just he's got a bit of a long face, and his hair, like, together makes him seem taller than his father. Okay, yep. Eldrick's listening, but he's kind of like, yeah. Oh, now he's angry. Uh-oh. Yep. He doesn't like being lectured. Of course he doesn't. Of course he doesn't. What kind of personality does Eldrick have? He's a music lover. He's active. Okay. So he is, I think he maybe doesn't entirely believe in the family business. Like, his interests have always been elsewhere. In terms of, you know, art and music. And I think actually maybe what it is, next to the High Prince, like, hearing what he has growing up, he feels very uncultured. So he's always taken an interest to better his understanding of, you know, the witch arts and those kind of things. And as a result, he hasn't paid too much attention to the family business of capturing and trading magic wolves. But growing up in this kind of farm environment, he is able to keep up with his Kotyan. He's able to keep up with his father, and I think it frustrates him when his father is trying to teach him for his own better and like own betterment, and trying to tell him how things are done and warn him about how tough catching wolves is. But for Eldrick, it's kind of like, okay, Kotyan, you need to take a break there, because I am not someone who is lazy. I'm not someone who's going to get out of breath or, you know, is completely overwhelmed. Like, I've grown up in this environment. I'm pretty sure I can catch on to what you're doing. Like, I know my way around things. So maybe he gets a bit frustrated in that regard, because, I mean, the prince treats him like he's out of sorts. And then when his Kotian does the same, it's very frustrating. So, yeah, he's a little bit angry. I think this is where his Nalka is going to come and try and calm him down, because I feel like she knows how to deal with their temperaments. I think she's a lot more, I feel like she understands her kids more than Eric does, because obviously she's the one that has spent more time raising him. Look at that. He's happy. I think she reproached him kindly, and now he's kind of controlling his behavior a bit, like, okay, maybe that was a bit childish of me. Oh, that's adorable. But Eldrick is going to Eric is going to grab his son, and they are going to check out the traps they laid to see if there is a magic wolf that they have managed to catch. And they're probably going to fly there, although I don't know if his son has a magic broom. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Okay, well, he's gonna fly there. And Eldrick, I suppose, just has to catch up with him. Yep, okay. So he just went on his broom. He's obviously not great at this. Let's turn this off, just so they don't wander away. And yeah, he's waiting. He's waiting, trying to listen in to see if he can hear anything caught. And Eldrick is just gonna run to where his father told him to meet up. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his own broom, so he couldn't just fly there with his kotyan. But they're gonna go in here. They're gonna see what's going on. Probably wander into the cave and see if maybe they can bring out a magic wolf. Now, obviously, this is a very different situation to how Hellfang ended up with us and how the magic earth wolf ended up with us, because they also kind of found a magic earth wolf wandering around. They didn't trap, but I feel like because Hellfang has died, Eric is becoming a lot more desperate, so he's actually going out and actively trapping wolves in a place that he knows where they frequent. So okay, they're listening in. They're listening in. Let's see if they've managed to catch anything. And it looks like we have indeed managed to catch something. So Eldrick is witnessing how you catch a wolf for the first time here without it actually wandering onto a property. His father's showing him right here, but they have caught a new kind of wolf. They have managed to snag themselves a magic ice wolf, a female magic ice wolf that I think Eric is calling Chilla. So this is Chilla, guys. Let's have a look. Okay, seems friendly enough. Yep, this is Chilla. Seems friendly enough. But hold on a second. I think Chilla is a... Yep, she's jumpy. And the reason for that is because, again, I mean, she's a sleuth, she's friendly, so I guess she was investigating something maybe a little bit outside the path she normally takes, and she got caught in the trap, which has made her a bit wary and jumpy of things. But overall, she was a pretty friendly wolf, so I suppose it didn't take that long for her to warm up to Eric, like when she realized that they meant no harm, and probably the fact that they are witches helps because these magic wolves are attracted to the magic of the witches. So there you go. Let's take a closer look at our magic ice wolf. Let's see. Oh, look at her. Isn't she pretty? This is a pretty wolf, guys. Look at her. Those piercing blue eyes. And the pink in her ears and the nose. It's so cute. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. Even look at her paws. Look at her paws. Look at her paws. They're adorable. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Eric, Eldrick. Sorry, I keep messing up Eldrick and Eric. My bad. But he's taking a look at this, and I think his Kotyan is gonna kind of show him how you calm down the wolves and, befriend them. So let's have him give, oh, are they friends? Yep, well, I suppose he showed Eldrick how it's done, and now Eldrick is going to have to do the same. He is going to follow exactly what his Kotyan told him. Oh, look at that! Chilla went straight for him. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. But he is going to try and cautiously approach Chilla the way his father taught him. And there we go! Look at you, Eldrick! You're practically a wolf hunter. Well, you're not supposed to be. You're supposed to be a wolf trader. You are a wolf trader. Now, obviously, the magic wolf doesn't know that it's, part of this whole trade thing. But that is kind of the reason why they've caught her, and the whole reason, they're doing this. I mean, yes, they're replacing a member of the family they lost with Hellfang, but at the same time, this is a business for them. This is a business. She might grow on these guys, but, they didn't catch her thinking that they would catch Fields. It was more because they wanted to catch business, catch monies. So there we go. They've got her. Now, I don't see them trading her out necessarily to another household because, again, they have lost a magic wolf. So look at her. She's so pretty. Oh, my goodness. And the way she's investigating and looking at things. Oh, my goodness. And digging stuff up. Oh, she's amazing. She is amazing. But yes, she is going to be joining the family as like the new magic wolf. And then most likely, because she is a female, if we can find another male magic wolf somewhere out there, then we might breed her for puppies at some point in the future. Now, Eric, Hellfang was his familiar when Hellfang was alive, but I do kind of feel that, because of that, maybe he wouldn't be, like, High Lord Eric wouldn't be ready to replace Hellfang with Chilla as his familiar, since that, the bond between a witch and their familiar is pretty strong. So I feel instead he is going to let his son, Master Eldrick, kind of become, or have Chilla become Eldrick's familiar. So Eldrick is going to bind Chilla as his familiar. And that's oh, that did not work that time around. It's okay. It's okay. This is the first time he's doing anything like this. So obviously it's going to take a little bit of practice. Nope. Okay. He's struggling. He's struggling. Maybe he's not entirely ready. Maybe he's not entirely ready for this responsibility and this bond just yet. Let's try once more. Let's try once more. There we go. Now it worked. Excellent. I think he just needed some tutelage from his Kotian, but Chilla is now bound as Master Eldrick Holdigan's familiar, which is just amazing. He's also going to pee himself, so he really needs to get home. But let's get him to talk to his familiar, now that he has this very special bond with Chilla. Oh, that's wonderful. This is wonderful. Oh, there we go. Actually, you know what I feel like? I know I said that High Lord Eric is calling this wolf Chilla, but maybe that isn't the case, because I can't exactly remember how they came up with Hellfang's name, but I kind of feel as though maybe the witches have a connection to the wolves, and the wolves actually tell them their name somehow, like through probably images or something like that. They tell them their name, because I feel as though Hellfang kind of came with his own name, and so did Underglow. So probably Chilla kind of impressed that name onto Eric's mind, that she was called a Chilla. So there we go. This is lovely. This is beautiful. I love it. We have a magic ice wolf. This is just amazing. But okay, I need to get these guys back home. I need to get their needs kind of up. And then maybe we can get the kids together and they can spend some time together and we can observe how things are going with them. So this is the first time I've seen this happen among the younger generation, but Master Dorian has just contacted Eldrick in the middle of the night, asking him to a duel. And we are gonna accept, because heck yeah. I mean, they can do that. Their statuses allow them, because, yeah, Eldrick is the heir of his family, and Dorian is the heir of his family, so they kind of have equal status. So he can actually challenge Eldrick to a duel. But that is fascinating. I feel like this would be a friendly duel, because look at Dorian. Dorian, I feel, is very good looking, in my opinion. I love the way Dorian looks. But he is, close to Eldrick. Or he helps defend Eldrick against Vex and stuff, and he looks out for the Holdigan kids as much as he can. So I feel like this would probably be a friendly thing. You know what, though? I don't know if you guys see the, same thing that I'm seeing, but I feel as though Dorian is slowly taking up kind of like a leadership position in his generation, where, he's getting things done, he's looking after the others, he's trying to figure things out, he's not overly reliant on his parents, he gets a lot of things solved on his own, he takes initiative with a whole bunch of witch things and witch culture, and I feel like this is one of those instances. In my mind, he has started learning, magic on his own, and he is trying to include Eldrick in that, so that Eldrick also gets to learn and practice some of his own magic and, refine it in case he ever gets into anything with, you know, say Prince Vex. Who knows? But it's like giving him one-on-one kind of lessons so that he doesn't get embarrassed later on in front of the prince. But he looks like he's holding well. I mean, at this point, it seems as though they're both kind of equal. I wonder who would win. Oh, look at that! Dorian, see, don't underestimate the hooligans, okay? Don't underestimate them, because they might look weak, but they're not. They probably have, I mean, they're probably stronger than the rest of you folks who are used to not doing much, but they're really fit kids. I mean, they help around the estate and such and the farm on a frequent basis. Like, they've grown up like that, so obviously they have a lot more stamina than, you know, the nobles and the royals that are used to living in more luxury, I suppose. But that was kind of good. Eldrick is slightly confused, but I think he's gonna head back home. Oh, that was good though. That was a good session, I tell you. That was a good session. You know, another thing, I think once all the kids start becoming teenagers, I don't know, I'll have to think about this. But once all the kids in the youth group have become teenagers, I want to fix up the academy here, so that we can start having the kids gather like at the academy, and they can use that time to one, get to know each other, but also just practice their magic. I think that would be really good and useful, and then they can, you know, build connections with the other witch kids who they might come across from other kingdoms. I feel like there's multiple gateways into this one realm that all the witches kind of access. So that might be something I look into in the future. But anyways, I feel like, let's see. You know what? I'll let the kids be for now, and then I'll let him go back home, rest up, and then we might come back with all the youngsters hanging out with each other. I think that might be nice. The youngsters are back from academy and have invited the other youths of Holkane over to their estate, which rarely happens, but hopefully things will go well. Okay, so Eldrick over here is very hungry and tense as well. He's probably tense because the prince is here, and he's very nervous about the prince. But he has like 2 sisters in the club. You know, he's got 2 siblings, and he's got friends, so they should be fine. Now, yikes. Veronica, what is she up to? She needs to go clean up in a second, and so does Samara. Samara, you have stink clouds coming off you, and this is the first time you're meeting everyone else. Like, this is the first time she's meeting Lion and High Prince Vex, and both of them are just looking at how much she's stinking. I mean, if Vex has a prejudice against his family, it's gonna be worse after he sees Samara. Oh my goodness, who knows what Lion thinks. But Dorian is being really nice as usual. He doesn't care that she stinks. He's talking to her. It is very sweet of him, in all honesty. But seriously, honey, you need to go fix yourself. Vex is like, I'll just wave from a distance. He probably thinks like everyone here is super dirty and everything here is dirty and doesn't want to touch anything. Oh my goodness. Samara, you are not helping your family's case, honey. I don't want to tear you away, but at the same time, you need to go take care of yourself. Let's get Veronica to take a shower. And Eldrick is hungry. His Nalka's kind of blocking the fridge, though. See if we can grab some food. He was talking... Oh, he was playing with Chilla for a second. You should probably let Chilla out. Like, Chilla, go out. Go out. Let's just send Chilla out to go potty. And hopefully Chilla can get an idea of what needs to be done. Come on, Chilla. Hopefully not in here. We meant go out. We did mean go out. Are you gonna go out? Yes, good. I was really worried for a second. But Chilla's going out to do her business. That's fine. Got bagels too, which is quite nice. Okay, see, look, the prince is refusing to even step onto the lot. He's like, nope, I'm just gonna watch from here. I am fine where I am. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. And look, the, like, wolf poop and everything, and the wolf pee is probably not helping the situation at all. He's probably thinking these people live like animals. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, did you eat? You should eat. And seriously, Samara, you should go have a shower because that is just no way to be. No way for a young lady to be. Veronica is actually going to help out. Oh, Amatrice. Amatrice isn't busy. Amatrice is going to throw this away. You can't mop up that pee. That's fine. Throw the poop away so at least the prince doesn't get offended. Yep, she's going to do that. Oh, goodness. And then maybe, like, have a look at the chickens. I don't know how the chickens are going. They seem fine. They seem fine. Okay, we've got 2 new chicks as well. Coo and Flu, which is adorable. I'm pretty sure... Was it Veronica? Or was it Samara? One of the girls, they were helping, like, clean the coop and feed all the chicks and chickens before they went off to academy, which was quite nice. But okay, Eldrick and Dorian are chatting with each other. Veronica's busy trying to help clean up something. Lion is chatting, I think, with Vex, guys. I feel like I was right. Maybe Vex is gonna become close to Lion instead of Dorian. Because Dorian's too busy with Eldrick. But look at them. I feel like Lion kind of sees how the prince is, but he's not judgmental about it. I feel like Dorian just sometimes can't stand the way the prince acts, and he feels like it's a bit too high and mighty, and that it's wrong. So he calls the prince out, and he gets upset by that. Whereas Lion, he also acknowledges the prince acting like that, but I don't think he judges the prince for it. He's more okay than anything else. Okay, the prince felt comfortable enough to go sit down there, and he's slowly kind of approaching everyone else. He's going inside. Look at that! Vex! Good on you. You managed to go inside. For a book. He managed to go inside. I bet you Lion was chatting with him and telling him about something interesting that was inside, and he probably made it sound really easy to go in, and that's exactly what Vex did. And look! Now he's chilling with Chilla. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. I feel like Vex just needs, and you know, I bet you Veronica is like hyperventilating there in the background because the prince, the flippin' prince, High Prince, is in her house, is in her home, sitting on the same seat that she uses all the time. She's probably like freaking out. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, Samara's out here in the pool doing her own thing. She hasn't, I mean, she chatted with Dorian, but that was about it. She didn't really converse with anyone else. Huh. I mean, she's the lonest, that does make sense. Veronica, meanwhile, she hasn't really spent too much time either. I feel like she's going everywhere the prince is going, and she's just freaking out a little bit. You know, that the prince is like in the same room as her. That's Veronica. Eldrick. He gets along well with the Holbot sons, with the Holbot brothers, so I feel like he's going between them and his sisters, so that's fine and well. The 2 brothers are chatting with each other. Okay, Vex is out again. What's his reaction to the magic ice wolf, I wonder? Yeah. He's looking at this amazingly magical creature and thinking, that is disgusting. That is so dirty. That thing peed there and now is wallowing in its own pee. I don't understand why these guys live like this. Look, and he's probably telling how icky everything is to Dorian. And Lion does not care. Lion's like, yeah, that's fine. The prince does have a point. But it looks like Dorian is not happy about the way he's chatting. Dorian's probably like, really? They were so nice. They invited us here to spend time with them and to see the new magic wolves that they got. Do you really have to act this way? Yeah, that conversation obviously didn't go too well. That did not go too well, and is probably venting his frustration to his younger brother, who is telling him, it's fine, he's the prince, he has a point, he's grown up in a different lifestyle, you don't have to be so hard on him. Lion, sometimes I feel like you're mature than Dorian, but oh goodness. Anyways, guys, I think we had a good time hanging out with the Holdigans and, seeing what's going on between all the kids. And then we got a magic ice wolf as well, and Samara aged up into a child as well. And with that said and done, I think this is a good place to leave off. When we come back next time, we will be back with the royal family of Ramong, which should be very fun. And hopefully, not too long after that, we'll be doing betrothals, which I'm so excited for. But okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.